Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from mpinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kinds of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website mpinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to stock market, the Nifty did see a big rally on Friday. In fact, after the RBI monetary policy was announced and the 50 basis point hike was kept as expected, and we could see the entire banking sector kind of rallying, and the entire bank Nifty was up almost 2.6% in the day, which was an amazing rally. The major rally was, of course, contributed by bank Nifty, but then, of course, we could see every sector kind of recovering except IT. IT was the sector which was kind of flat, I would say. Though, of course, it is slightly recovered, but not as much as it should, because IT has been already in an oversold zone for a really long time. So probably IT is still waiting for cues from the global market, wherein Nasdaq has been continuously falling. In fact, on Friday, even after Indian markets closed at such a big rally, we could see the US market still continuing to be weak, and that's exactly what is kind of giving negativity to the IT sector. In fact, it needs to be watched because IT sector is already at a very important support level, and if Nasdaq falls further, we could see Nasdaq also is at a very important support level, and if that falls further, there could there could be some panic sell-off in the IT sector, and that's something that we will look forward to. So if at all, since we have a good holding in the IT sector, there are chances that such weakness can be temporary, and if that is temporary, of course, we will look at adding some good stocks from good companies as a good price would be something good. So apart from that, if you look at the U.S. market did continue to fall on Friday closing. In fact, negative not just for the week, but if you look at Nasdaq was down 10.5% last week. So it is, of course, major weakness seen there in the U.S. market. Dow Jones and S&P 500 has already come below the 52-week low, and it's not looking as a good sign. But one thing, let me tell you, just as we saw in India, US markets are completely oversold. They're just looking out for one good reason why they could start rebounding, and we could see a big pullback rally just the way we expected or have seen in India on last Friday. So that's something that we need to watch out for. And apart from that, this week is going to be a short week with the Dasara holidays. We have the market closed on Wednesday, and apart from that, people being in the Dasara mood, there are chances that the volumes in the market also kind of reduce, and that's exactly why we'll take very cautious trades in the Gold Club this week. So with all that, there are some good news as well. The good news, of course, we discussed in yesterday evening's meeting. That is, the government has cut the windfall tax on locally produced crude oil and diesel. So this has happened on Saturday. So definitely we could see the effect of this on majorly Reliance. So Reliance would be in major focus today because, one, of course, the windfall tax is cut. The second one is the launch of 5G. So there was the launch of 5G officially in India on Saturday. So that's something which is going to give some focus on Reliance. And if Reliance goes up, there are still chances that the Nifty can kind of take a support. Though one thing like we have been discussing is that I'm not expecting Nifty to do any major rally or fall, but in fact, we could expect a sideways kind of market for some time. That's something that we could expect for this week and this, this few days. So that's something that we need to look forward to. Apart from that, there are no major cues except, of course, the manufacturing PMI is expected for India as well as US today. So that's something that would be in focus. So apart from that, this week is kind of more of a festive mood, and we can see the results coming out only next week. And like we said, that results season starts off with HCL and Wipro coming out with results on 12th. And sorry, and after that we have Infosys coming up on 13th. So these are stocks results which can actually set the pace for the IT sector. So IT sector will be major focus this week as the results are expected next week. So major focus would be, of course, on HCL, Wipro and Infosys. Apart from that, we could also see the gas distributing company to be in focus because there has been a steep hike of almost 40% to record level in with the global of energy rates going up. So that's something which is not looking good for the market, but for the gas distribution companies, of course, that's a good sign. So that can be looked at. Auto manufacturers also would be in focus, like we discussed yesterday. Auto sector has been seeing a great sales ahead of the season. In fact, there is a record sale of auto cars sold in the last month, as per news reports. So that's something going to be really good. Tata Motors and Mahindra will be in focus, as both of them have shown really good sales in the last month compared to the previous year. So along with that, also we reported about the GST collection continuing to stay above 1 crore and 1 lakh crore. And not only that, we could also see that the GST collection has only gone up 26% year on year. So with all those things, there are a lot of positivity, but of course, global negativity which could hold up Nifty. In fact, as we speak, the SGX Nifty is indicating a gap down opening naturally after the US markets closed lower. In fact, we could see the Dow futures kind of rising this morning. And that because of which we could actually see the SGX Nifty also kind of recovering. It had gone to almost 16,850 levels, but from there it has recovered almost 100 points, and it is now trading close to 16,950. But then, as we have seen of late, SGX Nifty is not at all being respected in Indian market. But still, yes, we could see a range of opening close to 17,000 is something I would say. So anything below 17,000 would continue to be a resistance, but then hoping that Reliance can do some magic there, let us expect Nifty to stay calm through this week. So with that, looking forward to yet another great week and a great month start. Wishing you all a very happy Dasara. I am sure all of you would be enjoying your festive mood. And of course, let us look forward to yet another amazing month. In fact, September was one of the best months for Gold Club and Gold Plus members, wherein we recorded one of the best returns on our investment in terms of trading returns. So that's something we look forward to in this festive month as well. So with that, this was Srikant. I'm signing out. But before you leave, do press the like button to motivate us. And of course, do share this podcast with your friends and relatives to help them invest together and make money together. Goodbye. Have a great week of Dashera.